The number of Wisconsin students who are not fully vaccinated has gone up since the COVID pandemic. That's according to a new report from the Wisconsin Policy Forum this week.
Researchers say vaccine skepticism sparked by the COVID pandemic may be partially to blame for the drop in other vaccination rates. Our Braden Ross sat down with researchers and experts to get to the bottom of the issue.
Yeah, even if your kids are caught up on their vaccines, the kids they're going to school with might not be. The people I spoke to today say lingering feelings from the COVID pandemic could be the biggest reason why.
Diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, hepatitis B, measles, mumps, rubella, polio, and varicella virus, which causes chickenpox.
Right now, there are 9 vaccines required for Wisconsin kids to go to school.
There's nothing more we could do for our children in the public health realm than to get vaccines into our kids.
But a new report by the Wisconsin Policy Forum seems to signal that a growing number of parents don't agree.
Around 2021, 22 is when we start seeing an uptick in the shares of Wisconsin school children that are not meeting these minimum immunization requirements.
One of the drivers, more personal conviction waivers allowing families to opt out of the vaccine requirements.
2 decades ago, in 2003, it was just 2.6% of students, now up to almost 5%.
Pharmacist and UW-Madison professor Mary Haney says fewer people getting vaccines usually comes down to 3 things.
Complacency, convenience, and confidence.
But it's that last C she's worried about here.
We need people in the community to trust vaccines, to desire vaccines.
The COVID pandemic saw vaccine skepticism become a big topic of conversation. That's something the Policy Forum says could be to blame for the uptick in under-vaccinated kids. But there are other possible explanations.
I think that's not all of it. I think part of it is perhaps families that aren't necessarily consciously choosing to opt out. They've just fallen behind as a consequence of not going to get a yearly checkup.
But no matter the reasons people find not to, experts say getting your kids vaccinated should always be a priority for those who can.
It's important to meet families where they are, and every parent is doing what they think is best for their child.
Haney told me extra resources for vaccine clinics and education could help get those vaccine numbers back up.